Hey everybody, I'm ZeldaMaster and welcome back to The Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild. Last time we obtained the Barbarian set, and well in this one, I made my way over to Gerudo Town, because actually something that's going to help us out a ton in terms of traversing both the sand and snow. And well, the answer to this is actually this guy. Yeah, there's a guy who's constantly running around Gerudo Town, and there's a reason behind it. Let's go ahead and learn more about this. So, oh, it's just a guy. Saw me running around, huh? See, I heard Gerudo women liked a guy in sand boots, so I've been jogging all over for forever trying to show them off. Yeah, it's totally the best idea, but alright. But none of them will talk to me. I'm starting to wonder if that rumor was just a bunch of bunk. Sand boots, huh? Sand boots let you normally walk on sand, so if you live in the desert, believe me, you want a pair. But the only person capable of making them passed away, which means they're impossibly rare and extremely valuable. What do you think? Jealous, right? Actually, give me those boots. I am pretty jealous, huh? You're coveting these things after you heard me sing their praises? Not cool. Look, these boots are super rare. Maybe I'll consider giving them to you if you were a girl, but a guy? No. I'm busy here. Get lost. Okay, so you... Really? Come on, man. You'd only give him to me if I were a girl. You can't give him to me when I'm a guy, when I clearly need him. I mean, I'm the hero of Hyrule. Come on, dude. But actually, that gives me an idea. I mean, we were able to trick the Gerudo in thinking we were a girl by wearing this. So what happens if you do the same thing for the guy? This is actually what you need to do. So, yeah, let's go ahead and now speak to him. Even though we just changed it in front of him. Hey, as you can see... So yeah, the name's Bozai. I'm 35, single, and I love jogging, especially on sand. Yeah, everyone says I'm tenacious as a tick, and I think some of them meant it in a nice way too. So yeah, clearly this guy is just, you know, letting us know all about him because he thinks Link is a girl. But you can't really blame him. I mean, Link does look like a girl, so clearly he's tricked even though we literally changed in front of him. But this is what you need to do, speak to him as a Gerudo Vey. You know, you gotta trick him that you are a girl. But so you're out on here on your own, pretty rough and tumble place. Want to hang out with me for a while? Not really. I like the way you're jogging though. You know, it's pretty much all I want from you. So you notice these old things? Yeah, they're my sand boots. So it's funny that he's acting like, you know, he's not trying to show him off when he clearly told Link his incentive here, but they allow me to traverse the desert without being slowed down at all, so jogging is a breeze. If you'd like to check him out, we could grab a quiet corner and... No, give me these boots, man, that's all I want. I'm only tricking you here so I can get the boots. Oh, well, here's the thing. These sand boots are super rare, and I'm happy to give them to you, but... What? Wait, this is a golden chance too, whoa. I mean, I'd love to give them to you, you little hungry boot monster, but first a favor. Ever heard of the legend of the Eighth Heroine, huh? The Eighth, no, we heard the seventh, or the seven, that, you know, was mentioned within Gerudo Town, but we never heard of the Eighth, so everyone's heard of the legend of the Gerudo region about, yeah, the 7 heroines, but some of them tell of an 8th. That's interesting. Wiped clean from history and no one knows why or how. A phantom heroine known to all but seen by none. I've been taken with the legend since I was a child. Find her. Show me the 8th heroine and I'll give you the sand boots. What do you say? Okay, let's go ahead and do that. Yes! He's excited. Okay, so yeah, according to those who idolize the 8th heroine, she is enshrined somewhere in the Gerudo Highlands. So that's pretty much all we need to do. We need to find that, and her nickname is known as the Bronze Giant. Catchy? Not really, but it doesn't matter. Let's go ahead and make our way there, but that's pretty much the only way we can get it, and we need a picture. So yeah, draw a picture or something when you find her, and then show me. I'm pretty picky about pictures too, so if you get one, make sure, yeah, it's the statue's upper half is visible, and the game will let you know once you actually have this quest on, so you don't have to worry about him telling you, because there'll be like an exclamation mark letting you know when you take the photo that it's of the side quest. But regardless, we get ourselves snow boots so we can do this. So yeah, we are given the snow boots. Not necessarily, I believe, yeah, so they're hard to walk in, blah, 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 but with these snow boots, you can walk through the snow, and then it's much faster. No one makes these anymore, so they're extremely valuable as well, sadly. Luckily, we are given them, so that way we can traverse the snow, but I still want the sand boots, and in doing so and getting them, we have to, you know, do this quest for him. So, alright, let's go ahead and do exactly that. So the first thing we can do is pinpoint the quest on our map. and I believe it will constantly pinpoint the guy. So if he starts running, yeah, don't worry, you'll never lose him. You know, if you're looking for him after you take the photo, just make sure that on your map, this in your adventure log, it's pinpointed, and it will literally show you the cursor of him running around constantly. But he literally runs around in circles, so he's not really hard to find. I mean, the dude's always around here in Gerudo Town, in the outskirts, trying to get someone to speak to him. So, yeah. But alright, so now that we have the info we need, we must make our way to, yes, the Gerudo Highlands. We have a general idea of where it is, and this is the Gerudo Summit, and actually the statue itself can be found on the map. This is the statue. Oops, okay, I didn't mean to completely zoom out, but yeah, if I zoom in once again, you'll be able to spot the statue's hands, and I believe you can see statues very similar to it. Where is it? Over here. So, as you can see, same thing. It's a statue with its hands out, and it's actually drawn on the map with how giant these statues are. So this is the exact same one. It looks just like the 7 heroines over here. You know, it's missing the 8th, as you can see, so we gotta go ahead and locate it. So, the easiest way to that direction is Gerudo Town, or Gerudo Tower, rather. We're in Gerudo Town, or outside of it, to be exact. But my point is, yeah, we're gonna go ahead and teleport to the Gerudo Tower and hopefully locate it. I mean, we gotta, yeah, make our way pretty deep within the mountains in the Gerudo Summit, but luckily we were given the snow boots, so doing this is gonna be a lot easier than beforehand, because yeah, both the snow and sand boots really do impact the game. You'll notice how helpful it is, so we're gonna go ahead and put them on, and yeah, use them to our advantage. So there we go, we have them snow speed up. Now the thing is, it doesn't give you cool resistance, or rather, yeah, cold resistance pretty much. So that's the only issue at hand. Like, you know, it's not gonna replace your Rito trousers entirely, because yeah, if you still want nice cool boots, then you're gonna have to do it otherwise. But, and by otherwise I mean you're gonna have to go ahead and yeah, find another way to, like, you know, wear something warm. Because if you want the snow boots to traverse the snow, then I guess you're going to have to wear 2 warm things in the very, very cold snow. And here, it's going to get very cold as we start to approach the summit itself. But there actually is a secret that I can easily get, so we can go ahead and hit this. And Link should be fine regardless, because my freaking sword here, the Great Flame Blade, it pretty much makes up for a piece of clothing that is warm, so yeah, I'll be fine regardless. But let's go ahead and hopefully we can get this to move. Come on, there we go. I had to really strike it, but there's a secret cave here, it seems. And well, hey look, a lot of chests, as well as what else? Oh look, and weapons, nice. So we got 300 rupees, not bad. Let's see what's inside this one here. Some bomb arrows, also not bad at all. Let's see then what's inside this. Come on, let's keep it coming. Okay, yeah, that also works. You know, any material is helpful. I guess we can get ourselves, let's see, the Gerudo Spear. Wow, that looks sick. Okay, they have an Edge of Duality. We need this, for real. I didn't want one before because I already have a second one, but you know what? I really like having, you know, yeah, dual-handed or two-handed swords that... It doesn't matter. I gotta have more with me, because I'm probably gonna go through the majority of them when fighting enemies, plus like the major shrines. And if I want to start fighting Lionels, then yeah, it will come in handy. But alright, so we're gonna continue making our way through here, and you know, since it will get cold, since I do have the flame great blade, as well as the oh whoa, wait, what the heck, as well as, you know, the headpiece for Link to give me cool resistance, we'll be fine in the very cold snow, even with the sand boots, or the snow boots rather. The sand boots we are trying to get. But yeah, this is really cool how Ferosh is just, you know, right above us doing its thing, you know, so far away. It's ridiculous. It's so cool though, 'cause it's so high up. Sadly, I don't think we'll be able to approach it. It's most likely going to fly right above us. But this is something common. We're going to find dragons within Hyrule. They are essentially the, you know, the gods that protect over the land. If you played Skyward Sword, then yeah, that should be kind of obvious what they are and what their role is and all of that. But in this game, it's really cool because instead of them being humanoid-like dragons, they're, they're different. They're actually like actual dragons, which I think is way more majestic and way cooler and gives them a much more like godly power when you see them from afar. Like, it looks intimidating seeing this dragon. Like, even though knowing now approaching it is a good thing, like the first time seeing it and thinking of approaching it, it's a scary thought because it's just like, is it going to attack me or what? But no, it's actually a friendly type. I mean, it's literally the goddess Hylia created these gods essentially to watch over the land. That's what they are known for, and we'll know much more about them when the time comes, because one of the dragons, because there are 3 in total, 1 for each of the main provinces, even though there's a lot within this game, but my point is, there are 3, as we know from Zelda, and if you couldn't tell by the names, you know, it's Faroche, and, you know, Dinrail, and there's one more that, you know, we'll reference Lanayru, but the point is, yeah, they're all pretty much ones that protect over the land and kind of fly above it. And it's just a really cool concept because it really adds to this game and to its lore in general, you know. At least I just really like its concept, like having these dragons just fly above us while we're doing our thing. I mean, we can interact with them, and like I said, there's still one more, but that one is missing for some reason. We never see it, you know, soar the skies of Hyrule. But hopefully we'll learn more about it. So, yeah, essentially what I did is I made my way over here. Just kind of, you know, took the Gerudo Tower and just traversed to this spot in particular, because this is going to give us access to the higher parts of the snowfield and the summit, because, yeah, there's this giant gust of wind that will push us upwards. Pretty much this upwards draft is really helpful, as you can see, because we can make our way up this mountain. And this is where stamina might be a little helpful as well, like having additional. I already have 2 full gauges, so I don't really need to worry. And I believe there are enemies frozen in here, so let's leave them. There's also a Poe, or rather I need to stop calling them Poes, a Wizrobe. I don't know why I have this issue with calling Poes Wizrobes, but I do. I realize I do that a lot on accident. I mean, they don't really look that much alike. In this game, you don't even find Poes, so it would be nice to find a Poe, but I don't know how they'd fit. Like, the style of this game is a lot different. But hey, look, a shrine. And I actually really want to get this shrine because we don't want to do this again, you know? The one really helpful thing about shrines, aside from their spirit orbs, is the fact that they give us access to certain parts of the map. We can easily teleport to these parts. So, yeah, this is going to be super helpful in terms of getting something like that. So just by getting this shrine here, not only are we going to get a spirit orb, but we'll have access to the summit itself if we ever need to come back here. And we will. I mean, there's a lot to explore, especially in terms of Koroks. Like, I really don't know how I'm going to tackle, you know, collecting all of them, but we will some way, somehow. So don't worry about that. But alright, let's go ahead and there we go. We have made it. I like how Link literally slid up there, but that was pretty sick. So there we go. A shrine that we can easily take on. Or will it be easy? I don't know. It was really well hidden, and I feel like the really well hidden ones are usually difficult ones, because, you know, I assume the game expects you to, you know, go through a lot and be far within the game to find a shrine hidden as well as this one. And as you can see, yeah, I was right. It's actually a major test of strength. So let's see how fast we can actually kill this enemy here, this guardian. You know, we got another guardian we gotta face off against. Pretty much every test of strength is gonna have one, or any test of anything, but this one in particular is like the hardest one, you know, the major. We find a lot of these. Now, since we have water this time around, we can actually we can create a path, or rather a little thing with our freaking runes. Here, let me go ahead and just quickly show off what I'm trying to say. So, because I can't word it for some reason, I can't speak. What I'm trying to say is you can use your Sheikah runes, so that way when he does this, literally, he's gonna spin over to us. We'll end up hitting it. And now it's my time to do the exact same thing. Let's spin constantly and hit him. Yay. Okay. I like how the edge of duality. Okay, well, we have a second one, but still. It broke way too soon. I thought this was going to be extremely helpful. Come on, let's go. Let's test this out. There we go. Now we're doing good damage. Oh, yeah. Look. Oh, half of his HP is already gone. This is awesome. All right. So, what do you have next? This is, I believe, yeah, the laser. So, let's jump up. And then, oh, yeah. Okay, once again, I realize this is like my only tactic. I know there are many other ways to do this, but look at this. We're doing almost 100 within less than a second. Like, this is, in my opinion, the best way to get rid of these guys. Now, let me use the Vigoron sword. A lot of you guys told me to hang this sword on my wall when the time comes. Don't worry. There will be a way, and I keep mentioning it, and I know a lot of you guys know about it, but I don't want to spoil it for those who don't know. But my point is, yeah, I will. I'm just going to use it for now. Oh, wait. Okay, this is it. So this is the final stretch. There we go. Let's use the Vigoron sword a bit, and bam! I loved using it, but I felt so bad. Oh, no! It's actually scratched. This is why I didn't want to use it, because I thought that would happen. Please tell me it goes away. You can actually see dents in the sword. It must be badly damaged. It's not yet. Okay, it's not blinking at least. Jeez, that sucks. Okay, so let's see. Do I have a shield I don't need? I believe. Oh, it's the exact same shield. But this one has been used, so yeah, let's swap out the old for the new, and then just pick up all this stuff. And well, that does it for this major shrine. They are all really easy in my opinion, especially if you do what I do. Like Guardians in general, it's hilarious, like how I felt. Or how, and I'm sure all of you guys felt the same way when you first saw Guardians within the beginning of the game, and now how easy they are. Both the ones within the shrines and the ones outside, doesn't matter which one, the walkers, the immobile ones, they all are very easy in terms of like just figuring out how to kill them and killing them. But when you first start out the game and having nothing, you realize, and it's so cool because you really do feel that sense of progression within the game. Unlike in other Zelda games where you can play the game as a 3-heart run, which I normally do, and I feel the same strong as I am in the beginning as I am in the end of the game. Like, it's way different. This game, combat is way more important. You heal way more. Like, you really notice how much Nintendo has really changed Zelda and put more to it. Because I really feel like the combat in Zelda was always a joke. Like, kind of like maybe an afterthought, you could say, in the sense that you never had to worry too much about enemies. Like, once you understand how to kill an enemy, it's over. And I guess it's kind of the same way in this game, but enemies do so much damage that it has that, like, sense of, you gotta be careful regardless, you know? And every enemy actually moves a lot different, and just Link is so much more free that, yeah, I just feel like it's so much better. Like, I love the controls of this game. I really hope that Zelda continues to be like this. Like, from here on out, it no longer goes back to the older types of Zelda and stays as open world and as like RPG-esque as it is now. Because, yeah, I don't want that to change. I freaking love that in Zelda. But, alright, let's go ahead and make our way to the 8th, the hidden heroine. Yes, it's actually right here, the statue of the 8th heroine. We have found it, and her hands are literally out just like this, so we can stand on it. And if we take a look, yes, this is the one that's been hidden from us. We haven't really seen the other 7, but there is a shrine that has to do with them, and I will show them off when the time comes. But at least we know where the 8th one is, so that way when we see the missing one, yeah, we understand. But there we go. So I believe if you try to even take parts of its like other parts of the statue, it won't work. The game literally gives you the option, or shows you that this is it. You gotta take a photo of the head, and there we go. So that will do it for our side quest. Now, all we need to do is make our way back to Gerudo Town and let him know. Now, I kind of wonder if I, like, constantly check the map without being close to Gerudo Town, would he be moving back and forth? Like, is his character still loaded within the game, moving back and forth, even when I'm not close to him? I wonder, because I don't think the whole game is actually constantly alive. I believe you have to be, like, close to certain areas, right? But I'm not sure. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe it's just a render distance. Because I did notice in this game, even on the Nintendo Switch, there's a lot of pop-ups in terms of, like, grass, textures even, and, like, NPCs. Like, sometimes you could be running and all of a sudden you'll see an NPC pop up in front of you. Like, there we go, or even, like, the seals. So, but I'm assuming that's literally just the game's render distance, and not anything else. Like, maybe they're already standing there. I don't know. I don't know too much about games, so, you know, in terms of, like, making them. You know, I play them, but I don't really know in terms of development. So, yeah, I don't really know. I'm, like, questioning it. But regardless, hey, what's up, guy? You again? Yeah, he's not going to talk to us. But if we, you know, quickly swap into the attire, and I wonder actually if I can keep the boots on. Will he notice? Then I'm oh, thank goodness. Okay, so you have to actually have the chest piece and, you know, the face mask and all of that on. If you don't, he will notice that you're Link and he's not going to talk to you. So you can keep the boots on. I mean, I guess Link still looks like a female even with the pants, so it doesn't really matter. So you were gone for so long, I started to fear the worst. Have to come clean. The 8th Heroine is just an urban legend. It doesn't actually exist. Are you sure? I just wanted an excuse to get close to you. I wanted to keep you engaged, so I thought I could make up something impossible to hold your interest. What is this guy talking about? He was 100% right. I actually found it. Look. Okay, so are you trying to console me because I've been so heartsick over this? You're such a kind soul, but there's no need to coddle me. I'm not doing that. There's actually a photo. Look, I took it just like you asked. So there you go, the 8th heroine. That certainly is the way it is rumored to look. Huh. That's amazing. So yeah, we pretty much showed him, yeah, the old wives' tale is true. And yeah, the rest of the world knew this. If the rest of the world knew this, yeah, it'd be complete whatever. So yeah, that way it'll be our little secret, right? Sort of a bonding thing. And yeah, if it's okay, you can, okay, so give me the sand boots. That's pretty much all I want. Oh, okay. Just a second, let me take them off. So, yes, we got ourselves the sand boots. But here's the thing, though. Treat them tenderly as you would. Okay, so now we have to return his snow boots because the dude will be barefoot. So even though we were rewarded with the sand boots, we got to work on getting the snow boots. So, yeah, this is going to be a little difficult, but goodbye. Let's just go ahead and tell him goodbye for now. And now he should continue not running anymore because he doesn't have the boots like us. Check it out. We got the boots and it looks freaking cool. I mean, I don't really, well, Link looks like a girl, so it looks like, yeah, Link is a girl. But I mean, on Link as well, when he's dressed up as a guy, it also looks freaking awesome. So yeah, but anyways, he'll be waiting here by the little tent outside of Gerudo Town, and pretty much this is where you'll find him from here on out. He's pretty much very upset about what happened, so next time for sure, we'll go on a date. Okay, so I believe he's sleeping. Yeah, he's sleeping. I have to wait until tomorrow for him to wake up, so I guess we can find a bed ourselves, or we can make a bed, or we can wait literally, you know, it's going to be a couple hours until daytime, so I guess our best situation here would be to grab the last bundle of sticks. Let's place it by the dude. Bam. Won't even wake him up. The dude is so passed out. And let's go ahead and wait until noon until he is awake. He should be in the exact same spot. He's not running anymore. The dude doesn't have his sand boots to run anymore. So, yeah, he kind of has to sit down. But I want the snow boots because it's going to help us out too. So let's speak to him now. And while he has a new side quest for us. So you came back. I mean, hey, yeah, he tries to act so cool. In reality, we know what's up with him. So, yeah, wearing those sand boots, they look a little saucy. Pink heroine, are you kidding me? Little does he know that, yeah, it's a guy. Yeah, even says it's designed for burly men. But you know what? Whatever. It fits on a flower like Link. This game, man. Okay, but they look absolutely fantastic. Gosh, anyways, I realized we'd never really got a chance to chat earlier. Okay, I don't want to chat. Little do you know who I am. You don't even know what gender Link is. Like, come on. I want the snow boots. What? You want my snow boots too? Yes. Well, aren't we greedy? Or should I say insatiable for boots? A boot thirst that cannot be slaked. Adorable, but listen, if I give you these, then I'll have nothing for my feet, so I don't care, just give them to me. Oh man, what should I do? Think, Bozai, can't put her in a bad mood. Okay, do not blow this, just relax and work a little verbal magic. Alright, let's see what you have. Okay, how could I resist a request from you? No lie, you really gave me a surprise earlier. I love surprises. Surprise me again like that, and I'll give you these snow boots as a surprise present. It's not really a surprise if you tell me what it is, but okay, so let me ask you this. Did you notice that the statue of the 8th heroine isn't actually holding a sword? Pretty weird, right? 7 other heroines, they all have their swords. Suspicious, you know? which leads me to deduce that the 8th Heroine must have had the sword as well. Must have! To see that such a sword actually exists, that my deduction is right, there could be no greater surprise. Alright, I'll look for it. What, you're really going? Well, alright then. The sword would be pretty big, no doubt. You could have been carried far too off. I'm betting it's probably somewhere at the steeps of the Gerudo Highlands. And the thing is, I can't lend you the snow boots this time. Just can't do it. I'm really sorry. Okay. No normal person can make it through the Gerudo Highlands without snow boots. She'll probably give up halfway and come back crawling. Fine, you win. So headstrong, I love it. I'll be waiting here, okay? If you ever need anything above and beyond footwear, just come and find old Bozai anytime. Not really, because I'm most likely going to take the last bit of footwear you have. So, alright, now it's time to make our way back. But here's the thing. We managed to get ourselves a shrine, so that way we don't even have to worry about making our way all the way back. Though we do have to traverse some of the snow without the snow boots. It won't be too hard. I mean, we've played the game up to this point without the snow boots, so who cares, right? But I still really want them because it's gonna help out so much in terms of making our way through the snow. But yeah, we gotta first find the missing sword of the 8th Heroine, and to do so, as he said, it's gonna be located over in the Gerudo Summit. And we want to make our way actually atop the summit itself instead of over here. I mean, the statue is right here, so yeah, it shouldn't be too far off. Now, the easiest way up, I believe, should maybe be up here, because we can see kind of like a stepping way to climb to the summit. So I'm going to try that right now, but I need to actually, first and foremost, switch my attire into something more warm, of course. So there we go. Link is now set. I would be wearing the snow boots, of course, but sadly I can't. But at least in the sand I have something to wear. Or I guess if it was nighttime, Dark Link would also be pretty helpful. But I guess not necessarily, because he would get cold in the snow. And same thing for the sand. So if anything, the game kind of thought it out pretty well. Like, you have Dark Link at night in terms of finding something to run fast in Hyrule at least. And then you have the sand boots for the sand, and then you have the snow boots for the snow. But I feel like the snow and sand boots kind of make you run as fast as you normally would in Hyrule. Like, I don't think it's actually too much faster than before. I'm not entirely sure, though. But, okay, so this is pretty much what I was talking about. This is the stepping stone to where we need to go. There's some Gerudo. And actually, wait a second. They're hogging a block here, so I need you to peace quick, okay? Just go ahead and fall off for me. Thank you. Alright, now, let me go ahead and see what this is for. It definitely is going to lead... I know this is going to lead to a Korok. Also, the game is so bright that I just see so much white. Like, it's... You can barely read the text on the screen with how bright this game is. But, aha! I knew it was somewhere up here, so let's move it up. Let's climb atop this, and then use this wherever it's gonna fit. So let me try to make use of, or let me try to make out what the hell I'm trying to put together. What is, okay. There has to be enemies, of course, that, you know, help us out, so just die! There we go. Okay, that did not work for me, because Link also froze, but whatever. Oh, I totally forgot how strong fire weapons are on Lizolfos. Yeah, they kind of vanish from existence when used on them. But okay, so yeah, I'm trying to solve this puzzle here, which should be very simple. I believe all I need to do... Okay, figured it out. That was very easy. I just need to, like, look at it for a second, but I didn't know if it was angled the exact same way for both sides. Okay, so there we go. Really? Okay, so you literally have to make sure it's perfectly... you know, evened out and everything, fitting within the hole. But there we go. So we got ourselves another Korok seed, and now let's continue heading upwards. So I do believe that we can ride this as well. So it's really simple. Like, the path for us is kind of laid out. We don't really have to worry too much. So just go ahead and jump like this, and well, it should hopefully take us to where we need to go, which is where the sword lies. But I'm not exactly sure where it will be. We just have to find a giant sword. But I mean, that shouldn't be too hard, right? Oh, I think I can see it. Is that it? No, that looks like it's going to be way too far from where I'm at. Or no, it is it. That is it. That's a giant sword. I can assure you guys that. So there we go. We have found it. I'll open up the map to show you guys its exact location once I make it close enough. So let's go ahead and slide down. Sadly, I can't do that for too long. Link is only able to do it for so long. But all right, man, the screen is so bright. I like picked the worst time to traverse through the snow. Like, this is ridiculous. This, like, the way it's just constantly, you know, reflecting the light of the sun, the snow itself. So it's just like super bright. And I'm not gonna mess with this Lionel. You know, I'm kind of, you know, trying to do something at hand. You know, the quest. We don't really need to fight this guy. At least I don't want to. And I believe, okay, yeah, he's relaxing. He's no longer seeing us as a threat. I feel like Lionels in this game, they see you very easily, but they won't fight you unless you really force a fight or if you stand next to them for a little too long. But if you're far away and just kind of run, you should be good. At least for me, I never had issues with them. But alright, here is the sword itself. And well, oh look, there's a stinking moblin that is just chilling out by the sword. Actually, by another sword, by a different sword. He's just staring at it. And sure, you want to pick it up to use it as your weapon. Well, too bad. Alright. Sadly, we're going to have to get rid of this and pick up this, which is the golden claymore. But now, to continue withstanding the heat, let's keep a flame blade out so I can not worry about the cold. But alright, now let's go ahead and take a photo. So here's the forgotten sword. I don't think you have to do anything too special with this photo, but once you have it, let's go ahead and, yeah, make our way back to, you know, Bozai. Let him know that we have taken the photo, and yeah, by doing so, we'll be able to get ourselves the final thing, which is going to be pretty much the snow boots, which we actually got to experience. It's funny, because if you really, really wanted the snow boots, you could obtain them for the quest he originally sets you out to do and never give them back because you're pretty much borrowing them. But yeah, it's not really how the game works in that sense, you know. If you want both of them though, you're gonna have to actually do both side quests, which for me, I mean, I feel like that's much better because there's a lot of traversing in the sand, so the sand boots are just as helpful as the snow boots. But alright, so oh, it's just you. I keep forgetting to speak to him, and he's talking to me. Actually, wait. Like I said, I'm not interested in anyone but her. He is so interested in this female Gerudo, which is actually the guy he's speaking to. Be a pal and ask someone else, huh? Okay, I'm gonna stand in front of him, and well, boom, bang, and I don't really need, I can have the sand boots on, I'm pretty sure. So there we go. So, you, hey, once again, he is excited, even though we literally just showed him that we're a guy. But anyways, a traveler swore he saw you in the Gerudo Highlands, so I've been gnawing my fingers with worry. I mean, all the talk about the sword was just chit-chat. I didn't think you'd go up there without snow boots. Are you okay? Feast your eyes. I actually got it. Well, yeah, it's a pretty nice photo. So what? It really exists. Yeah. And you went searching for it without a decent pair of snow boots? I mean, the Gerudo Highlands are unforgiving. I doubt I could survive there. And I'm burly. Who are you? I'm the hero of Hyrule. Just give me the snow boots. You don't need to know, because you're only going to give them to a girl. So, yeah. So, yeah, we fulfilled his duty, so he has to fulfill his promise. And, yeah, come off with his end of the bargain. So, give it to us. And, well, yeah, he has to take them off. Freaking hilarious. Now the dude's barefoot. We literally took both of his shoes, but it's so worth it. So I'm happy, and yeah, and what's more, this whole episode has endeared you even more to me. Your cutely greedy side, your sassy, playful, rude side. Your unexpectedly tough side. You would go out with me? Not a chance. I kind of knew you would say that, but would it have killed to let me finish the question? That's what, yeah. Couldn't even finish his sentence, but yeah, no, it wouldn't. Too bad. You can't. And I got exactly what I wanted from you. So now we have both boots. We got the snow and we got the sand. And these boots, as you can see, it's allowing Link to run much faster in these, you know, both snow and sand, which is so awesome. I freaking love them for what they are. But, alright, we were able to really test out these snow boots, and, you know, it helped us a lot throughout the snow. I was able to show them off pretty well, but kind of want to show off these boots now. So, what I'm gonna go ahead and try to do is, first of all, I want to see if I can even enter Gerudo Desert like this. Will they let me, or no? Yes? Come on. They let you? Oh, the sand boots count? That's so cool. I honestly never knew that. So, I guess with sand boots, you are able to, I wonder if this works. Okay, but if I take them off? Yeah, okay. Now they know. I had to make sure that Link can't, you know, walk around with his boxers and, you know, if that will be okay. But, yeah, apparently those type of pants work for both women and male. Like, you know, I guess they're just unisex. They can't really tell, you know, when Link wears them. He still looks like a girl as long as he's wearing the other parts of the Gerudo set. So that is really cool. And yeah, it gives us access to the desert, or to the town and the desert. So we can pretty much traverse everywhere with this set here within Gerudo Town. Actually, no, because I just remembered, without having all 3 of the Gerudo attire on, you don't get the buff. See? We only get the heat resistance buff with all 3. So that's the only downside of having the sand boots with you. But, anywho, I guess let's go ahead and, yeah, do one more thing. Like I said, I want to go ahead and try out, want to put these sand boots to the test. There's actually a couple things we can do with the sand boots that will be pretty useful. But, yeah, might as well go ahead and find a shrine, because I do believe that I currently have 7. Yeah, so let's make it 8, and then let's go ahead and upgrade our stuff. So, essentially, there's actually a shrine that is really easy to find over here. We gotta find this set of, like, skull and whatnot, and I believe literally our Sheikah sensor has went off before when we were around it, but if you're in the desert, it won't go off properly because Link pretty much loses his reception essentially when he gets in the sandstorm. And yeah, the sandstorm is still happening. There may not be a sandstorm over here, like, oops, I totally forgot switching the camera angle also switches the way the controls work, but I want to show you guys behind me like this. There's no longer that, yeah, the giant sandstorm caused by Naboris, but there still are sandstorms within Gerudo Desert that we have to traverse to, and in doing so, it becomes a little difficult because you can't really see what happens, nor can you teleport out here, and if you lose your walrus, you might be in a pickle. But since we do have the sand boots, whatever happens will be fine. So I can go into this hoping to find the shrine with these. So now, before you make your way into the desert and lose reception and lose all of your map information, I suggest finding where this lies, so here, and make sure you're facing it and don't, like, stray away from the path. If I stray away from the path, yeah, I'm not gonna know where I'm going. And as you can see, now I can't see the map. Now I can't teleport. I can't do anything. So we just gotta rely on, like, our sense of direction, hoping that we're still going in the right direction where that section was. And yeah, once we make it close enough, it should be more obvious, and I will you know, drop the walrus. But yeah, right around this base, I believe, is where you need to go. Just kind of maneuver around it, but continue heading deeper within it, and here you'll find, aha, so we found the giant you know, skeleton that we saw on our map. So here is where I can let go of the sand walrus. You're good. And now we can continue searching through here. And there's actually a pathway over here, so might as well follow it. And continue heading through here. And well, yes, at the very end of it, there will be a shrine. So yeah, we didn't really even need to use the sand boots. The sand boots will be helpful for other quests. Actually, another shrine quest that we can do. I just want to get one of them out of the way because there are a lot within Gerudo Desert. They're really far from one another, so this is like the easiest way to get them. Kind of pinpoint them on your map and then enter the giant mist of sand, hoping you'll find it. But alright, let's see what this one's about. It's gonna still be a puzzle because, you know, literally the monks, or the, yeah, pretty much the Sheikah monks tell you whether or not the trial is outside the shrine or inside the shrine. Because usually the trial would be outside the shrine. That means it's a work to get inside the shrine or to get the shrine to appear. But if that's not the case, then it will be a little bit different. It's just kind of like, even though it's a difficult time to find the shrine itself, you still got to do the puzzle at hand. And well, please fall. Okay, it doesn't really matter. I think this is what I need to do, and then I just grab this, and well, I guess we just put it here? Yeah, that's it. So let me just keep it there. Or is it automatically lit for good? We don't have to worry about it anymore. That's cool. So we don't have to relight that. And we got ourselves a moonlight scimitar, which is not bad. But okay, let's go ahead and grab this now. And well, place it. Oh, okay, it's right here. So, bam. Yeah, that's it. Okay, and that does it for this shrine. So not bad at all. Let's go ahead and grab the spirit orb that we are rewarded with and upgrade our hearts because, yeah, I'm not going to upgrade my stamina anymore. Like I said, I wanted to stop at 2 rows. I feel like that's really good until I max my hearts, and then with the remaining spirit orbs, we'll be getting stamina upgrades. But in general, since it takes 5 to make a full wheel, that's a lot. I could be getting 5 more heart containers, and in my opinion, I just feel like stamina, you can actually get by with literally just 1 meter. Plus, you can find tons of food that will be able to replenish it, just in case you are in a very sticky situation and you find yourself needing more stamina, like areas like the labyrinth where you could use more stamina to traverse it. But after completing the shrine itself, we actually get a nicer view of this area. So yeah, my pin was a little bit off, but it doesn't matter. You just gotta find the skeleton that I was literally pinpointing at, and yeah, you will find the shrine within there. And well, I guess that pretty much does it for this episode. Next time we might be doing more Gerudo Town / just Gerudo Desert side questing and stuff. But thank you all so much for watching this episode. Apologize if my voice does sound off, still sick, but still having fun playing this, and I hope you guys are still enjoying it. Anyways, again, thank you all so much for watching. This music is actually pretty nice. It's currently playing, but I'll see you all in the next one. Bye! Alright, and before I forget, I actually forgot something again, which was, yes, getting the 2 heart containers for the 8 spirit orbs that we currently have. So let's go ahead and quickly grab that. I guess we'll find the goddess statue within Gerudo. I don't think I have ever checked it out yet, but I believe it should be by one of the entrances. I don't think it's the main one though, so hopefully it's somewhere here. And as you can tell, yes, this is playing. And okay, we found it. Sweet. But yes, what's happening right now is a blood moon, which I guess is convenient to happen now because it is 12, and that's usually when the blood moon rises and all the enemies respawn. So let's go ahead and have this quickly go through before we grab what we need. So, alright, the blood moon has risen.
The blood moon rises once again. Please be careful.
Alright, will do, but that does it for that. Every time it happens, it's always so freaky, but I believe this was our 4th blood moon so far, and we've managed to complete all 4 dungeons. So, yeah, we haven't had too many blood moons with how fast we've been, going through the main story. But as soon as we start really exploring the game, like in the next couple episodes, we'll be getting a lot more blood moons, because days will be passing by very quickly while we're, in the overworld exploring and adventuring. But that's aside the point. Let's go ahead and do what I'm here for, and that is get the 2 heart containers, because yeah, I keep forgetting to get these after I complete a shrine, or after I complete 4 shrines to be exact. And I mean, they are really helpful. Even 1 heart container will still do wonders, because it's another additional heart container, which does help. And I believe by using it one more time we'll actually get ourselves a second row, because I think right now, yeah, we do have 15, so this should start our second row of hearts, which is good. Yeah, it's awesome. We're starting already on another row. I'm going to be focusing on maxing out the row itself. But, alright, one thing I wanted to do that I kind of forgot as well is put on different kind of pants and see if I get caught. So yeah, only the snow and sand boots allow you to, you know, make your way into Gerudo Desert along with the Gerudo Desert, you know, Vey garb. Like, those are the only 3 type of pants you can wear to convince them that you are not a guy. Apparently everything else, even these Sheikah clothing, which seem, you know, like it could be unisex. I mean, it's very tight, and I feel like it could fit on anyone, really. But, yeah, they could easily tell that this is a guy still. So the only way we can sneak in is through the snow and sand boots. But anyways, that does it for this episode. Again, thanks for watching, and I'll see you all next time when we continue traversing through wherever we'll be going. Anyways, thank you all so much for watching, and I'll see you all then.